Hi there. I was just listening the other day to the 2006 Vedbons Ende rehearsal. Completely instrumental, except the last track, and consisting, I believe, of only unreleased songs, one even untitled. The idea of recording rehearsals dates back to the 80s and early 90s for black metal. For it was really a necessity, the only way, pretty much for most bands in their beginning at least, to get their music out there. Rough, barely mixed rehearsals recorded with God knows what kind and amount of gear. Magical. A few that come to mind are Of Corpse, the early Hellhammer demos, recorded live in some studio, the 93 Ulver rehearsal, and the primordial one from 94, and the legendary Hen House recordings by Mayhem, which is a reference to the place where they were practicing during the Dead era. And by the way, I've never heard a black metal recording being so close in sound to white noise. It's barely listenable. And shouldn't forget the Live in Greg Holland by Gorgoroth, and the Lorraine rehearsal 2007 by Peste Noire. But this tradition did not die out with time. There's still, to this day, lots of bands who release that kind of recordings. And the one that gave me the idea to record and release a rehearsal was Le Chant du Cercueil by Monarch from Quebec. Now, since pretty much I joined Tagrest till I quit, I've always pushed to record our practices for various reasons, but one of these was to keep looking for the proper sound where we'll be like, this is it. And I find it interesting how we catched it in our last rehearsal before our show at Bultek. Just like Le Chant du Cercueil by Monarch was a rehearsal in preparation for one of their shows. One more similarity here is with the aforementioned Lorraine rehearsal by Capin, where there's a bunch of riders in the artwork. Perhaps maximum a subconscious inspiration, because it wasn't on my mind at all. I'm not gonna dissect the meanings in the artwork or the music. You can find stuff just by delving into it, if you're interested, of course. I'll say though that we kept that rider motif on the artwork for the single Land of the Dying Sun, and it would be really cool to see it continued. Don't worry guys, I won't sue you. Atlantean Ritual 2023 is now available on Bandcamp, YouTube, and I'm guessing streaming services like Spotify and bullshit like that. Thanks for watching and listening. Hail Black Metal.
il arrive quelquefois que Satan, grâce à la force de ses maléfices, puisse vaincre la mort et se rire d'elle.